worry. Yeah. When your father's sucking my we'll see what happens. No, he's a fucking wise ass.
Property fence damage on the neighborhood alert app. I know you have no idea what you're looking at, but you'll know based on the bodies. Bro, there's a bunch of jerk-offs just ran through this girl's fence. I think I showed you guys. I know I showed it a while ago when some kids did that to my front door. I was taking a shit, and my whole house rumbled. And I thought it was like my brother fucking with me. And so I wiped my ass real quick, got out of the bathroom, and I see him coming down the stairs looking at his phone, and he goes outside, and he's like screaming. He's like, "Where the fuck are you?" And I'm like, "What? What's going on?" And he's like, he shows me the video, and I was like, "All right, put your shoes on." And we got in the car. I like made like 7 turns perfectly to where they were, like just instinctively. But they were like 14. They were like little fucking kids. So I just called the cops and followed them and just like sound the phone with the cops. And I'm like, yeah, we're over here. And like the kids, like idiots, like they just see me following. They just keep walking. Then when the cop came, they tried running and I like cut them off the other way or whatever. Anyway, I showed the video on stream of how when the cops were there and they had like 3 of them, the rest got away and the cops are there like arresting the 3 of them. And while that's happening, some guy from like the neighborhood comes over and he's like, "What the fuck is this?" And like we tell him what happened. And he's like, "These fucking white trash." And he just starts going off, saying this crazy shit. He was like, "I'll fucking kill." And then the kids started talking. Yeah, remember? And then the kids started talking shit back to the guy. And the guy was like, "Your father sucked my, I'll make your father suck my cock." Guy went crazy. He was like, "I'll gut your family." Like he was going nuts. That one Italian dude was fucking crazy. I have the video. I showed it on stream once. I wish I uploaded it to YouTube to save it. I gotta go show that again one day. So this is the video. This is our Ring camera. All right. Our fucking cat bowls. My blood boils just looking at this. And they run off. And you see, like, what they're wearing. And there's also, like, 2 kids in the back by the street. You see the kid, he starts running as soon as he kicks the door. Bro, also, what the fuck is wrong with these kids? These days, this is just cooked, bro. It's just cooked. They're so stupid, too. I think that's what bothered me the most. They were so stupid when the cops came. Like, they could have gotten out of it so much. Like, the kid's response when the cops were like, "Did you do this?" He was like, "No, it wasn't me. It was the other kid." And it's like, well, now you're guilty. Whereas you could have just been like, no, and tried to argue that. Denial, you know? Like, if you're going to do illegal shit, denial is key. Just deny everything. That's it. Out the gate. Like, just so you know. You're welcome. But... bro, like, they didn't even try denying it. He was like, "No, that was my other friend. That was the other kid." And it's like, well, now you just fucked yourself. Because now either way, you witnessed it, and now they're going to need somebody. All right. I might end up doxing myself, but whatever. For the sake of content. For the sake of content.
All right, so yo, bro, where was it?
Hello, Beauties. Down here.
Our beauty's
That's what he does, bro. Go to a fucking nigga neighborhood and go and see what happens to you.
Racist people.
Racist? You're white trash. Just like your fucking mother.
Oh, no.
Yeah, oh no. I'm gonna get you, don't worry.
The bald man.
Yeah. When your father's sucking my cock, we'll see what happens. No, he's a fucking wise ass.
You see, he's got that attitude after all this happening. He deserves it.
I'm gonna get your mother tonight, you fuck.
I can be with your mother tonight, you fuck.
Who caught him? You guys caught him? Yeah, we followed him. Nice. Good work.
Good work. We saw them and then... This guy, I wish I had a better angle. I don't approve of this kind of talk. And the cops, the guy came over talking like the cops were just like...
Racist? You're white trash. Just like your fucking mother. Yeah, oh no.
Doesn't know the kids. Doesn't know the kids at all. You know, he's like your mother.
Yeah. When your father's sucking my cock, we'll see what happens.
That's when people get that mad. Just when you're that mad, just anything comes out of your mouth. There's no processing it. It's just straight 0 to 100. It's just like, what's the most outlandish thing? The red, yeah. And like, all right. So when we found the kids and like first approached them, and then I saw that they were 14, and we were like, all right, and they were like, it wasn't us. And we were like, yeah, all right, and then just called the cops and followed them. Right after I passed them, we came across a guy and his son walking down the street, like an older guy and an older kid, like somebody like in his 20s, and the adult in his like 50s or something. We're older than that probably. And I was like, Did they fuck with your door too? And he was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Who are you? And I was like, some kid just kicked our door. We're trying to just find out who it is. And pretty sure it's that kid's over there. And he was like, it's those kids over there? And he was like, I just grabbed my gun. He was like, somebody was kicking my door. And I was like, yeah, it's those kids. And he was like, I'm a retired cop, but I was about to blast these kids. And so that guy cut the other way. I didn't bother explaining all this, but like when we followed them, they cut around to make sure they don't get out of the other end of the block or whatever, because it was like a little cul-de-sac kind of thing until the cops get there, which the cops were terrible, by the way. Like the worst cops ever. Like they didn't even want to catch these kids. They had zero. They like pulled up next to us and they were like, you can leave. And I was like, yeah, but they're in there. If they see you, they're going to come out the other way. You know, they're just going to run. Like, why don't you get out and like stay on this end or something? So instead I parked on one end so they wouldn't just walk past us. And then I don't even know how they got caught by the cops. Like, just zero effort on their part. Like, these kids suck, bro. When I ran from cops as a kid, bro, the shit we did to get away from cops, we were basically causing crimes just to get away from the cops. Yeah, there was woods. They really just sucked, bro. It was like embarrassing. Like, I was embarrassed for them. I was so embarrassed for them. Like, it was just pathetic. And like, they didn't even, bro, again, like when the kid got caught, he was like, it wasn't me, it was the other kid. Like, they were just retarded. Like, absolutely just pathetic, dude. Jesus Christ. I broke my back in both ankles running from the cops. You got tackled by a cop or a pig? Are you being like copist or... It's gold story time today, apparently. Big fat pig chased him down coincidentally. You never know, bro. You've heard Tic Tac stories? Tic Tac's got some crazy stories, bro. All right. Shout out Tic Tac. You should follow him, by the way. He's popping his stream, and do you ask Tic Tac for story time? He will tell you his life story. He will tell you the craziest shit, bro. You're on the wrong.
Racist. You're white trash. Just like your fucking mother. Yeah, oh no. I'm gonna get you, don't worry. Yeah. And your father sucking my cock to see what happens. No, he's a fucking wise ass.